Turning the best leads into great customers is not as easy as it seemed to be. Even at the very start during the lead generation process, you are already faced with the dilemma of either generating your own leads or buying them from lead-generating companies. Nonetheless, this is one of the easiest parts because all you have got to consider is either you have the money or you don't, as well as if you have the time or you don't. If you have the time but do not have the money, then you go for generating your own leads. On the other hand, if you have the money but do not have the time, then you can opt to buy your leads. In buying the leads, however, there are two options you must choose from. Either you are going to buy the expensive fresh leads or the cheap recycled leads. In coming up with a decision, you must consider the budget you have, as well as your capabilities in persuading your lead. If your budget can allow you to spend big time for the fresh leads, then go for it, as it is pretty much worth it. But if you are low on the budget, you may settle for the recycled ones, but make sure that you know the ways and means of dealing with leads that have become annoyed with the great number of companies that have been calling them to offer and sell their products and services. Nonetheless, it is highly recommended that you settle for the fresh leads, no matter how expensive they are, as you are almost always sure that you can persuade the fresh leads, turning them into great customers. After getting your leads, your next concern is basically on how to persuade these leads to become customers. You can do this during your very first call to them, by 1. Being able to provide a great overview of the company, as well as the products and services offered, but only in a brief manner, as the time of these leads are precious. 2. It is important to note that the best time to call the leads are early in the morning, late in the afternoon, and early in the evening, as these are the times when most of the best prospects are already home from work. 3. Be knowledgeable on what you are trying to offer, and as much as possible, be spontaneous in talking to the leads, and best of all, keep the conversation light and interesting. Turning the best leads into great customers may not be an easy task, especially when you are still starting. However, frequent practice, coupled by a great spiel to help you with the spontaneity of your conversation, are truly effective tools in becoming a successful telemarketer, making you earn and increase your productivity. And the best trick is to just believe in yourself, and for you to sound confident, leaving an impression in your leads that you know what you are doing.